hello. Sweetie. So I felt called to post a video today of me doing some channeling. I'm just going to take some deep breaths to allow space for any messages that need to come through to come. And what I'm doing is kind of imagining this light beam, golden light beam, come into me when I breathe in. And I'm imagining it all as like this energetic ball right here. Any color you want, really. I'm imagining like bright light coming in with the gold light, forming this energetic ball right here that also has like some green in it, like a marble, green and white marble. And when I breathe out, I picture it kind of spinning, picking up speed. And I like to give gratitude to my heart and spirit. Okay, so something that's been coming to me all day today actually is Harry Potter. And this resonates for myself because I've always just loved the series, the books, and more so the movies for me. I love watching the movies. I just have always been so immersed in them, and then all the memorabilia that comes with it. Just looking at it just brings me a bit of dopamine. Or seeing it, hearing resemblances of it. I even have a tattoo for it. And so I was feeling a lot of push towards posting this video, but also making sure to mention Harry Potter as that resonates with anyone. I'm also going through a transition in my own life. The side note, that's just how it feels. So I can't say specifically because I'm, yeah. So anyway, the Harry Potter for me is resonating as you're magical. So I feel like lately I've been, for this transition, realizing and embracing my magic powers, my healing abilities, and the messages I receive, and trying to be my most aligned self. And so Harry Potter's been coming up a lot, just in my own tarot readings, but then also today. I did put the movie on for background noise. I've been trying to manifest a free oracle deck for a few months now, and I realized today I can use any deck of cards for oracle. I just put my own messages on it or my own meanings to certain cards, and I found my Harry Potter deck of playing cards. So I added my own messages using sticky notes on them, so that way I could change it if I wanted or still use them as playing cards. So Harry Potter for me is coming in as a reminder that maybe throughout life there were these feelings of outcast or different or weird or trying to fit in or even just people pleasing, right? Because in Harry Potter, Sorcerer's Stone, he's brought up to be people pleasing his aunt and uncle and his cousin, despite not really liking it. That resonates a lot, and then he finds out he's magical, and wow, what a whole timeline shift, what a whole change, a whole new world, right? Aladdin, a whole new world. And so it's just cool that movie is, or that part of the series is coming up to me, because the Sorcerer's Stone, because it resonates a lot with right now. And it's also reassuring and reminding, because what happens, he discovers his magic, he's actually real good at it, right? Everyone knows his name, he's famous, someone who came from living in a closet under the stairs, having to people please everyone in his life, and it was never enough, is now this famous wizard who has these abilities he was born with. Um, yeah, so that's resonating, and also that, moving forward, looking at it, it's like he does have a good time because he comes into this community, he makes these new friends, these new bonds that make him feel not so alone and also stronger, right? Working in these groups, even though he's this great, profound, destined to be amazing wizard, he goes to these groups, and he gets involved in these groups. Not to fast forward it, but in the Order of the Phoenix, right? There's more power and magic in a collective, in a team effort. Speaking of team, yin and yang has been coming a lot for me. My tea's boiling. Actually, it was soup. Back to the message. Yin and yang. It's been coming in on me. It's cool because how it first presented itself, in all honesty, it was actually in like a bubbler I was smoking, the burn pattern. So that was a yin yang, and I was like, what is this telling me? And at the time, my partner and I were going through disagreements, and I thought the yin and yang was telling me that we need to work on it and balance it out and help this flow. I shared that with him, and he agreed, and so working on that. And then road's still rocky, bumpy. He had said something that made me realize, wow, I'm very intuitive. I have these powers. I also got a message from Source at that time saying, you don't need to share that. You don't need to share everything. Don't let people in on all of it. So take that how it resonates. I thought at that moment, oh, this is it, right? This is the yin yang that I've been seeing. It was like an aha moment for me that I can not agree with somebody on everything. Some things we have agreements on, some we have disagreements on others, right? So I can have disagreements. It's about the yin yang and just like matching the energy, letting it come and flow together. And so I thought, this is, oh my god, I don't like healing. And then I realized, Haley, there's more yin yang within yourself that needs to be balanced. My masculine, because I need to work on reacting. And so that's been a fun realization and ride. I think realizing it is the first amazing, wonderful blessing step. How to incorporate it, how to change it, how to break old patterns, help it flow better, be more aligned. Those answers start coming once you've realized, wait a minute, this is what it meant. And it totally was what it meant when I first understood it, but it's very cool that it's now expanding to, wait, there's more. It's not just black and white. Like one of my favorite artists, Lola Young, it's gray and lilac. It's not just black and white. So now I'm working on balancing it within myself. And I do feel like I have this tendency to be like, I love learning, yes, but I have this tendency to be like, I gotta read it, what's going on? Let me do my tarot, let me do this, let me do that. And it's like it's overdoing it to the point where then I'm caused distress and not being really in the moment. I need to be in the moment. And it was cool to receive the nudges today to, one, post this, and for two, Harry Potter, because that will help me be more present. And also it helps remind me of how special, unique I am, like Harry. And I hope that this helped um, anyone who it comes across. I hope, please take anything I said as it pertains to you and leave anything that doesn't. Take anything that resonates and leave anything that does not resonate. Something that helped me get into the alignment of figuring out what's my next move, because that's kind of where I get in my head. I have so many fun ideas, I want to do all of it, and it's like, okay, where do I go next? This did help me. This is not like a sales pitch or anything, just 528 hertz tuning fork. I think I got it on Amazon for like $12 or something, but nonetheless, you can buy one, of course, if you want it, or you can just come to my videos and I'll play it for you. Helps with balance. So balancing out that yin yang. I just learned this the other day. I've had this for like a year. How freaking cool is that? So divine timing, and also like the synchronicities can't be ignored anymore. So I'm going to play it for us both. You can put the phone right up to here if you want. Or just listen. Just imagine the yin yang symbol, right? Balancing. I'm imagining it flowing together, almost like a pulse. Just flowing so nicely together. And while it doesn't happen overnight, it happens little by little bits by little bits. We stay consistent and keep looking forward, keep pushing up. I love running, although it hurts. And I was running today up a hill with wind blowing on me, and I'm like, oh. And I realized this is it, right? It feels so good and thrilling, but it's hard. But then when I ran down the hill, smooth sailing. And I can focus on the birds singing and the wind blowing and the rocks on the road and stuff like that. We are aligning. We are magical. We are in our coming of age, or like our magic hour. We are the magic. We're like Harry Potter. If that resonates with you, I definitely suggest watching any of the movies that you feel pulled to. I think there'll be messages there. But yeah, so I think that's all I have for right now. Remember, we're magic. We're magical. So it is.